Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, and today I have for you a 1 vs 1 on Langres. Yes, indeed, we shall be fighting a bit here in Langres. Shall be an interesting and most exciting, and of course, perhaps a bit of a revelatory fight, and hopefully, of course, you'll find it fun as well. So, 1 vs 1, Langres, who shall be fighting? Well, here in the southern corner, Mine Fraps. Oh dear, not much luck there. Either way, we are seeing right here Zarko 74. Zarko sounds like actually a sci-fi movie from 1974. Zarko, trying to sound exotic and wild, and then it ends up being a bunch of cheap effects. Nonetheless, here he is, fighting for the Wehrmacht, fighting for the 10th SS Panzerdivision during Operation Lüttich. SS troops marching in, quickly rushing in to counterattack the Americans. Opposing him shall be Fokewulf of the 2nd Armored Division. And in fact, let's get right down to it. Of course, Fokewulf190, we've already seen him before, although he usually plays as the Wehrmacht. I wonder what's happened here. Barracks going up though. Wehrmacht quarters up, pioneers, all the sort of usual business. Also, a quick note, I shall be away a bit for the next few days. Of course, doesn't mean casts won't be regular and all that, but you might not exactly get the regular notifications. Of course, be a bit aware, keener on either, for example, using Twitter, for which I have an account, or, you know, keeping an eye out for broadcasts or what does it call, bulletins, whatever, something like that. You know, sadly, YouTube doesn't really otherwise regularly announce it. If I just sort of, you know, have to keep it secret until then, of course I have to prepare it in advance. So I hope you do not mind that bit of bother. Of course, I'll have to get to work to all those cars. I have a few days, so I'll have 1 day to get it all in order. The pioneer securing here, going straight for the strategic point. Actually, might be going for the fuel point as well, hoping perhaps for the Volkskrone, so then go for this point to sort of connect it all. Bold, I suppose. Engineers heading either way here, securing some munitions for Uncle Sam. Die Volksgrenadiere sind klar, with K98K and a single Sturmgewehr in single shot mode. Rather than advancing through here, securing the strategic point, of course, connecting there. In fact, using the munitions, the medium munitions one though, might want for the fuel. And in fact, the pioneers don't go for the fuel, they go for the high munitions point. Of course, this is the only high munitions point on the entire map. Quite interesting little fact there. Second Volkskrone team ready. He might have wanted to actually perhaps lay down a bit of barbed wire there before he got to work there, because it's a... hang on. It is a favourite tactic to actually sort of sneak through here and of course pop in through here. And of course if someone moves in to intercept, they take up a position in the building here. So of course a bit of barbed wire here can save you a lot of trouble. And there we go. Fokewulf on the move. The Fokewulf was a German fighter, which was also used as a sort of ground attack fighter. Second Volkskrone team on the way. The others are in the east already there, and this effort could actually end up being wasted. A bit sad there. Pioneer sneaking about here for some reason, not entirely sure why. And no attempt at connecting there. There seems to be a bit of disconnect in his plans. Zarko 74, other Volkskrone team ready. Of course, question is, will be getting an MG42 or what? Pioneers, in fact, are advancing up right here against some engineers. No idea what's going through Zarko here. So it seems to have something in mind, but not quite sure what. Volkskrone engaging the rifleman out in the open. Going for the munitions. Volkskrone is behind some fence and other bits of rifle, a bit out in the open, some behind fence, or behind a wooden cart, and so others behind a well. Someone goes down here, he's trying to take a point while under fire. Oh, Zarko, don't be greedy, you've already... oh dear, those Volkskrone are not looking good, and looks like he's trying to get another sniper, get a sniper in the first place. Right in here, they're taking some losses, they can't quite get off the kills. Some of them are in fact a bit out in the open, it looks like. And of course, they took some shots out here, while here's the Volkskrone certainly at the advantage here, despite even being in light cover. Only 2 Volkskrone left, just get them out of there, Zarko. You're not doing anyone good there. Of course, though in the first place, you shouldn't have been trying to take a point out there, at least not without preparing with some sandbags first. You know, that's the reason why, for example, you know, briefly lay down some sandbags in here, so you have something you can take it in safe measure with. Further rifleman moving in. Zarko is in trouble here, really needs to evacuate. Further fighting here, the duel continues. The Volkskrone are still in good shape, the riflemen less so. Hardling out behind the wind. In fact, only a few of them are firing back. This is less good, although not all of the Volkskrone are fighting. And there we go, Sniper Koenig ready. MG42 on the way by the looks of things. And Riflemen quickly trying to capture what they can. Of course, this was a bit of a mess. Of course, the assault guns should have been retreated earlier. Now the Riflemen are getting sniped as well. And there we go. Retreat from them, but this is quickly looking grim for Zarko. He will have to quickly maneuver in his sniper and his force guns towards the east to counter the American efforts. And there we go, a bit of barbed wire going down right there. Barbed wire, barbed wire, barbed wire. Sniper opening up on the engineers, one down. Engineers trying to get a bit of fire, but of course negative cover. They only get one false gun here. And the last one is forced to retreat. Further efforts by the Americans. Riflemen sneaking in from behind here. Good move. Of course, oh dear. The MG, sniper and further false guns, and they do retreat. And there we go. Again, Riflemen running, and mostly safe. In fact, the sniper couldn't even get one on the retreat. But of course, Zarko's in a bit of trouble. He's really lacking in territory. He hasn't really able to get off any sort of decent kills on Fokewulf. Bit of a problem. In fact, Fokewulf now going for a weapon support center, hoping to immediately counter. And he's also gone for BARs, really pushing the infantry advantage. He's laying down mines, but he's under fire. Of course, again, note, while laying down mines or anything like that, your troops are easier to hit. And looks like they won't be able to finish that mine. Running up to the false Pioneers. Sniper could have helped, you know. There we go, in fact. And engineers gunned down, left in a pit to act as their grave. Most gruesome. MG42 coming here. Riflemen sneaking towards the west where the Pioneers are trying to take the fuel point. That's going to be a short-lived endeavor. Second MG42 on the way for Zarko. I might think, you know, more false guns would be the keeper then again with the BARs. So. Minesweepers now prepared. Zarko is certainly thinking ahead just in case, you know, might be hit by mines. Oh dear, Pioneer down. And right here, bit of fighting outside the building. They're not working well for the Riflemen though. They don't quite any protection. The sniper actually doesn't assist. And some false guns in fact go down. Not entirely sure why he seems so overly protective. I mean, it's even, of course, if he's suspecting, you know, his opponent for getting a counter sniper, it's still going to take some time. And we're seeing a bunker up. He's probably going for a medic bunker, but not the placement I'd recommend. I mean, a bit here would, you know, be better, a bit safer, not quite as easily accessible. MG42 covering the flank. Rifleman going through here. MG42 will have to turn about, although it might be an idea to again support it. Bunker on the way. Medic stuff. Full squad taking the fuel point there. Engineers moving in through the front lines, whatever might be considered front lines. MG42 forced away though. Again, Zarko might want to be a bit more swift in his movement. Engineers getting sniped. False Grenadiers getting crisped. Do suspect we are seeing a sniper. Most people usually don't get much else. I mean, except for Change, you know, who's, you know, this sort of apparently avant-garde commander, always going for these sort of dirty things like mortars and officers when playing as the Wehrmacht. And back again, Fraps being a bit testy, but I don't quite actually have the time to sort of sort anything else out. Again, I only have about 1 day, so, you know, push it to the limit. Forwards, Männer. Rifleman pulling up before we get him the MG14. Quickly shifting about this MG42 again and again. Sniper moving in, but of course now Rifleman advancing from the front and getting, hit. Oh dear, they actually get behind cover, which does provide a bit of protection. American sniper moving in, hoping to counter sniper. German sniper, of course, the German sniper's over here. So no such luck. And of course, will Fokewulf get a bit impatient and release the trigger too early? No, he's a patient hunter. Yes, indeed. Although he's probably not saying it's like hunting in the countryside, because when you're hunting in the countryside, you're not very likely to get sniped. At least, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not a great hunter, so it could be wrong, you know. Could be wrong, but still has to push on here with his Pioneers. He's being a bit, you know, slowly pushed away. There is making some effort to hold the line. Rifle engineers advancing. Sniper has revealed himself, so Mr. Zarko is quickly getting very cautious. False grenades need to get out of there. Retreat. Rückzug, Zarko. Damn you. Oh dear, he isn't going to get those retreat anytime. No. And looks like another snow. That's still the same one. Never mind. Bike now ready for Zarko. The surviving false gun is getting an MP40. And this is going to be a very long night if Fraps keeps acting like that. And again, my sincerest apologies. Rather than getting suppressed. Not sniped though. The bike moving in, trying to catch the sniper. Medics pulling in the wounded. Medics Engineers burning the bunker, not the medics doing that. And there we go. Sniper on the run. Bike moving in, hoping to perhaps catch him down. But no, Rifleman quickly moving in to stop that. Bike will have to get away. Volksgrenadiers charge forward. MP40 placing. Rest of the Americans pull back. He will quickly have to shift forward to take some points. And of course also move the rest in. He quickly needs to take as much territory as possible. Now getting for creek bags, I suspect. It's only quite a bit of expenditure right here, of course, in the sort of infantry business. So far, handling it all right, Mr. Zarko is, but of course he could have been doing with a bit more mining earlier on, I think. And again, I really recommend having had that bunker perhaps here or here somewhere where it isn't quite as easily accessible in case you are forced back. And of course, we can also much more easily reach it from your own base. I mean, if he gets forced back in a decent manner, it's going to take him some time to reach the bunker. And of course, in that time, Fokewulf might have either laid down some demo charges or something else. So be very cautious with that. Creek barracks on the way. Americans pushing onwards. And there we go, creek barracks almost up. What will he be going for? What will he be going for? He's going for a Pack 38. I think that is a bit of a misevaluation of the situation. Usually see when you see riflemen and BRs and snipers, of course, you probably shouldn't be expecting that right away. I think in this case some grenadiers might be a better choice, perhaps with a Panzerschreck. And of course get a pack, but you know, more infantry, more boots on the ground. He's only got one infantry team. More boots, but he's trying to take as much territory as possible. Good, good. Engineers sneaking through in the west, riflemen moving through in the east. And riflemen getting sniped. And there we go. In fact, he has been laying down mines a bit. That's a good move. But let's go have a look at Fokewulf, who has gone for armor. And I do believe he actually told me this was actually a mistake. He had not intended to go armor doctrine. And certainly there's nothing here at this stage would make it give it make any sense. Of course, the trick is, of course, can Fokewulf actually work something out using armor? Now going for the cutoff point. Really aggressive move here, right here. Mines being laid down. Mines Reaper Pioneers. They're a bit out in the open. Oh dear, Zarko. Get them out of there. Rather than taking up positions here, this is looking a bit grim. Sniper also sneaking in. Where's the... He's in fact got two snipers. Oh dear. And the MG42 is pointing in the completely wrong direction.
Demo charges have made it to the field.
And now he's got demo charges. He's clearly expecting to clear out that bunker with a single demo charge. Pack 38 moving up, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be in for a grim surprise. More engineers on the way as well, yes. Not entirely sure what's going on here with Zarko. He's not really doing much, and there we go, opening up with a sniper, and gets counter-sniped. I have no idea why he did that. Must be Zarko losing concentration. I think needs to retreat that MG42. Mines here. More pioneers there. Not entirely sure why I get so many pioneers. Now moving in from the east. Things are looking... well, pretty rubbish at the moment. There's not much really to hold the center. He has got a few pioneers back trying to hold the flank, but of course the riflemen moving in. The back will soon be going up in flames, and he has a lot of troops there, but he's not doing anything with them. Oh, bother. A half-track now getting ready though. Being sent out from supply stocks. Pack 38 now just finding a way for the kick of it. Oh well. Engineers moving up, and there we go. Demo charge, nothing to stop them. Volksgrenadiers getting torn to bits. Oh, Zarko, why do you insist on throwing away your infantry like that? You seem to have such a bright idea going with this sort of not all bad there, max start, but no. Apparently you had other plans. Half-track blasting away. Looks like a Stu 42 arrives. That could change things about a bit. With his 105mm house, and there we go. Retreat going on. Mine set off, but that was one of his own mines. That's less amazing. Needs to push, but of course he's lacking the troops because he hasn't been replacing them, for heaven's sake. And I think, yes, sticky bombs are on the way. Half-track moving about with the Stu 42 tailing in on it. MG42's reinforcing. Moving right into the base. Of course, now the sticky bombs are ready. Oh dear, this could easily end up permanently for Zarko if he's not careful. Engineer down. Lots of engineers now, in fact. And there we go, the sticky bomb is on. And of course, now this ought to be the cue for Zarko to get the devil out of there. In particular, since he had the extreme luck of not having the engines disabled on that half-track. Get out of there. Out, 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 I would say. Save as much as you can from this mess. Rifleman taking a bit of fire, and oh dear, the machine gun inflation actually knocks out the half-track. Quite tragic. And no, he doesn't pull out this Stu-42. He gets greedy. He's hoping to knock out the weapon support center. But no, now he's trying to enter the rifleman. He's getting greedy. Oh, you greedy bastard. And there we go, damaged engine. This is looking bad. MG42's opening up on some riflemen right here. Snipers firing away as well with glee. Minor losses to the riflemen. More sticky bombs at least are being attempted to thrown. And Pioneers advancing, being hunted down by flamethrower engineers. This is looking, oh dear, not good at all. And sticky bomb goes off. Oh no, no, no. MG42 cleared out, and we are finally seeing some infantry. We're seeing some stormtroopers. I think that's a bit belated. I think, of course, Grenadiers could have done just as well. Stu-42 keeps firing, keeps killing somewhat, but now it's immobilized. Oh, it's gone. It's a wreck, and of course that's 500 manpower down the drain. Quite tragic. He does manage to clear out one rifleman team, but I don't think it's worth the cost. And the snipers are still there, which is not quite helpful either. And stormtroopers aren't cloaked. They could have cloaked up. Come on, you. And apparently they do manage. Apparently the snipers are looking in the other direction. Are you hearing jackboots, Jack? No, I'm not hearing jackboots, and stop making fun of my name.
Ready to get this done.
Of course, the stormtroopers are trying to hunt down the snipers. There we go. The snipers reveal themselves. Stormtroopers open up, and the MGs. Oh dear, sniper down. He got jackbooted in the face. Engineers sneaking in for the rear lines. Pack 38 moving about. Not quite sure why. Oh dear, this MG42 needs to get away. Get away. Get away. Getting hunted down by flamethrowers. Without support. Rifle moving in and getting assaulted by the stormtroopers. Lots of grenades. Doing quite a bit of damage there. Stunning and killing. And the flamethrower gets cleared out. Oh no. Zarko, you're certainly an aggressive bugger, but unit preservation doesn't quite seem to be your forte at all. Will these engineers go down? No, stormtrooper gets sniped. Looks like the engineers might make out of there. Of course, these stormtroopers now need to get out of there as well. And he needs not train Volks Grenadiers. You know, you could have trained Grenadiers. Would be a better investment at this stage, considering they cost almost the same, and the Grenadiers only do a lot more. And he's getting MP40s for them again. Not really recommendable, Zarko. Or commendable. Now charging right into this mess, of course. Hoping to
Enemy unit down.
And the Pioneers are lost. Pack 38 sits about doing nothing. Although looks like a tank depot is up. A Sherman is on the way, and Zarko barely has anything left. Another assault going on against the riflemen. Oh dear. Doing a bit of damage. Of course, the Volks Grenadiers are quite outgunned and outsniped. Stormtroopers need reinforcing, and those Volks Grenadiers need retreating. Actually, they managed to force the sniper away somehow. And they actually gun him down at long range with their MP40s. And of course, he has gone for Blitzkrieg. Calliope getting ready, but not much else seems ready. Pioneers swinging west, trying to take as much as they can. MG42 getting recruit. Might want to pull it away briefly. There you go, the stormtroopers are ready. Gefechtsbereit. And all that. Proper SS Panzer Grenadiers of the 10th. The Hohenstaufen, I believe it was called. And these, oh dear, get them out of there. They're simply getting swarmed in there out in the open again. be very careful about an MG42 out in the open. It's going to quickly get cleared out. I mean, preferably always keep them in cover. Preferably. I mean, only in desperate situations keep them out, and certainly not when you have time to actually move them about. That was not good at all. Now the Sherman is advancing. Is Panzerwreck ready for the Stormtroopers? Another Volkswagen team ready. I'm not sure why he keeps getting Volkswagens. That's really an error of judgment again when he could have gotten Grenadiers. Really made mistake, I think. Let's not keep repeating that. And Rifleman hit a mine. Small victory there for Zarko. Sherman's open up, and Pack 38 begins firing away. Panzerwrecks hit the ground. Not quite as good. Not quite as good. 10th SS, though, was not really the most well-equipped Panzer division of the SS. Was lacking in Panzers. And had just, before being sent to Normandy, been fighting on the Eastern Front and hadn't even gotten its replacements. Because it hadn't been getting its Panzerjäger 4s either.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
So it fought with quite a bit of a mix of units and equipment. Its only Panzer battalion was a mix of Stuks and Panzer IVs. That was about it. Didn't even get a Stuk battalion. But it was actually supposed to get one. And every Panzer division was, in fact. So don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Initiate oversupply. We are losing a
Stu 42 advances. Volkswagen is going for that point, and it's time to go look at Zarko. As for the mid-game analysis, well, it's pretty tight, but you know, somehow Zarko just keeps scratching back, keeps fighting with SS Temerity, pushing onwards with Stu 42 Panzerjacks, and an ungodly amount of German blood. But he does it somehow. Mines being laid down here, has to be a bit careful, you know, otherwise they might set off and up in your own face. Base is still looking a bit wrecked after that other assault, which I really wouldn't have recommended. But he needs to certainly conserve some troops. I might recommend getting another medic bunker, but needs more troops, needs grenadiers. I might get some assault rifles for those stormtroopers as well. But mines, this is good. Sehr good. At least temporarily good. And for Fokewulf, of course, he needs to push, but I might recommend, you know, attacking from another angle, at least several. I'm trying to do a bit of damage, of course. I mean, he has been taking some damage as well, and some losses. I mean, that's rather what keeps Zarko going on. He's rather good at killing other things as well, you know, besides his own men. Which is somewhat commendable. Sort of a bit like the 3rd SS, Totenkopf, which had probably some of the highest losses and certainly constantly had to get new replacements. Which isn't all good, I'd say. Otherwise, though, still those two snipers were quite a loss. Plus, I believe some riflemen might actually have bitten the dust fully. In fact, looks like one rifleman team has, in fact. Only some engineers. A Sherman tank facing off against the Sturmhaubitze 42 with its light howitzer mounted. And the high there, not that I can respond. Let's speed this up a bit just for the fun of it. And there we go. 2 mines down, but of course they set it off instead. Less than good. Nicht gut, in fact. Fires away. Blows some stuff up, but doesn't quite manage to kill. American sneaking through here, hitting one of the mines, but not the other. Western flank is a bit threatened. Has to be careful. No, instead he pushes onwards here. Towards the American heartland. Pax this up as well. Volkswagen is taking an MG42. And the Sherman, I believe, no, not quite upgunned. Engineers take some losses. More armor on the way. Pack 38 blasts away. Has to be careful, though, a bit clumped up. Engineer team down. Rifleman, though, pressing through in the west. In fact, looks to be sneaking around. Going to attack the German lines from the rear. Oh, dear. Zarko, cover the rear lines. I mean, you know, don't overextend yourself, and that's in fact what he's done. He's trying to cover with the MG42 now, but it might be too late. Yes, in fact, the rifleman just make it past. Now, of course, oh dear, this is not looking good. And he's still equipping his stormtroopers with Panzerjacks, a bit of a risky thing. MG42 barely gets out there, but of course now he has to sort of swing everything away from here, leaving the Pack 38 exposed. And oh dear, these lines are looking awfully bad.
Yes, comrade.
It's only a bit tense, it's only a bit different game. different. Rifleman taking quite a beating there. Could end up being lost. And the Calliope arrives. Oh, he got greedy again. He's moving in the Pack 30, but there's nothing to cover it except oh no. Zarko, you have a tendency of getting a bit too greedy constantly. A bit too bold, and he was actually trying to put down a bunker now, but of course not realizing that the whole Calliope business might make it a bit dangerous, but of course again, place it behind a building then, or behind some bocage. Can provide ample protection, at least temporarily. Rather than getting stopped by the MG42, one down, the rest retreating, Stu 42 advancing, bunker still going up. Could get some replacement infantry, get some stormtroopers, get some grenadiers, just get something. Just push and take as much ground as you can. As what I'd certainly recommend in this situation. Do not float resources. Bunker almost up, there we go. Will he be going for repair or medic? Either way, get pushing, get aggressive. Pioneers advancing a bit too cleverly outside. Come on, Zarko, what are you doing? Do not float resources, in particular not in a situation like this. Pioneers forced away. In fact, they're not retreating. Rifleman into the MG4. Just be careful though with the Calliope. Careful. Still not training and he's still not using that bunker. Oh no. Sherman is on the move. Pack 38 opens up, and of course he reveals it, opening up for a Calliope barrage. Oh no, and the MG42. Oh, it's right in the next nice path there, and there we go. The hymn of the Calliope as it lasts. Knocking out the pack and the MG. Now getting a magic bunker. Getting another pack, but still no infantry, still no grenadiers, still floating too much resources. Oh dear, Zarko, have you frozen up with panic? That's not very soldierly. Another engineer team bites the dust in a most literal fashion. Probably also swallow quite a bit, if not for the fact that their lungs are probably blown up as well. Pack 38 and Sherman turn against the Stu. Stu clears out the crew, but of course he's a bit lacking, needs to push. And again, if he had some infantry. Now stormtroopers move in, uncloaked. Oh dear. Open up with both Panzerschrecks, hoping to get that Sherman. But of course they're out in the open, they're quite exposed. Sticky bomb. Engineers move in with flamethrowers. Assault from the false gun. Stormtroopers need to get out there. Veteran riflemen. BARs. Wigsuk, no. Zarko, oh. Bloody hell. And he loses the Stu 42 in process again, wasting resources. That really seems to be Zarko's specialty. And Fokewulf going in for the one pan check, but he doesn't quite make it for the other. He runs. He runs. Tisk tisk, Fokewulf, you ran. Of course, now the Shan moves in for a bit of fun. And actually managed to reform a grenadier team. Absolutely amazing, but again, you know, don't be floating resources, not even to get a tiger. You need to push the advantage, of course. If you can't get the resources, you can't push the advantage. But no, he's trying to get a tiger much before he can actually get it. That's going to give the advantage to your opponent. Pack 38. Yeah. No, he's actually finding a way here. Probably expecting the medic bunker to be in the same place. Pantry opening up. Pack 38 opening up. But the Pack 38 is exposed. A second one ready, but again, nothing to cover it. Stu 42 moving in, but again, no infantry. He's constantly lacking the infantry. And the cover. Oh dear. But Stu 42 rushes in. Pack 38 cleared out. Stu opens up on the engineers. Engineer down, showing a high rate of attrition on both sides. Of course, now of course he is forced again to change something, but I mean, he's losing more resources by not committing resources, because again he's lacking the things to cover his other assets, thus losing them. I mean, that's rather the thing why you don't float resources again. Unless you have something very specific in mind, then that has to be some sort of planning. Of course, now this Stu 42 is getting lost again. Do not float resources like that. I mean, you only begin saving resources unless you're very close to the tiger, not when there's still some time. Oh no, but certainly the Tiger is going to be ready now. And of course, medic bunker down. Again, he's just lost quite a few assets again because he began saving up for the Tiger too early. Much too early. And why was MG42 over here? Not protecting his 2 packs. Oh, never mind. Volkswagen is advancing, getting blown up. Let's just beat this a little bit until he gets the Tiger. Otherwise, we certainly know he's not going to be pulling off anything. Veteran C3 rifleman with a Panzerschreck. That's any German commander's nightmare. Recruits the pack, and of course, is blown to bits by the Calliope. Hasn't even secured this victory point. Oh, Zarko. You certainly are a 70s sci-fi movie. Not the good ones. Tiger advances. Goes up against the Sherman. Called in from the 102nd Schwere SS Panzerabteilung. Not the one with the men in it, but still pretty damn nasty. SS Panzer veterans. And yes, indeed, Yankee target is smoking. Glad to hear that assessment. Although 2 trying to kill some riflemen, of course, not without infantry support. Which, of course, there might have been amble more off, you know, if not someone had forgotten to get it. And he's being a bit uncautious here, moving in again against the rifleman. No! Oh dear, only killing 1 rifleman. Pull away, pull away. Stand still now, stand still. You can't get them in. We go assault moving in. A swirl mine sets off. In fact, a bit by accident. Calliope barrage assault from the Volkswagen. It's MP40s blasting the riflemen. Oh dear, they're caught in the middle of it. They're getting slaughtered. And the Tiger advances into the Calliope barrage right in front of the pack. What are you doing, Zarko? No. And the Sherman now moves in, and there's again Pioneers rushing in. Volkswagen could get off a Panzerfaust shot. No, he sacrifices Volkswagen team to recruit the pack. In which case, this is actually a bit warranted. This is only one situation where you do it. As of course, you lose a Tiger. And it looks like the Sherman, which has actually been upgunned now, is no more. Kaput. It is smoking. Brewed up. And of course, now he needs to pull away that Tiger so it doesn't get caught in the path of the Calliope. Because, of course, that Calliope is going to be firing. No! Don't turn around. Oh, dear. And why are you moving other Pioneers to repair it? Get it out of there. Evacuate it. That's a Tiger. Not a toy.
Forward supply line.
Oh no. Oh dear, I think that's pretty much a huge mistake. He must have misclicked. I hope he misclicked. He's sending in the Tiger with the rear first. What are you doing, Zarko?
Enemy unit.
And there we go, Panzerschreck to the rear. That was painful to watch. And of course, now Grenadiers just moving in, assaulting the riflemen, forcing them away. But again, you know, a bit hard dealing with this. I imagine we'll be seeing another Tiger soon. A Jeep ready now to actually use some of that ability to take territory. MG42 around here, not really managing much again. Now he moves it. Mismanagement of resources. Have you seen anything like it? Volkswagen is moving in on the hunt for the Jeep.
Enemy unit down.
Pioneer team down. Salvaging the Tiger for munitions, though might have. Second Tiger ready. Pack 38 cleared out. Tiger advances. And right into the jaws without infantry support, right into range of the sticky bombs. Zarko, are you even trying at this stage? Second Sherman ready. The first one pulls away. Only kills a wounded a rifleman. And he's moving in. He's moving further in and getting sticky bombed again. And now is immobilized right in front of the Calliope. Pack 38 fires in support. Shermans get out of there. Another sticky bomb or Panzerschreck. I think So he doesn't quite have Blitzkrieg, although I think he could get Blitzkrieg at this stage, and I probably could have gotten it early, and of course used it to get increased rate of fire on the Tiger. Charging in like that at least, but no. Now of course again, pack down. Tiger down.
Supply lines are broken. Crowds have teared forward supply line supply.
Only one grenadier team left for the Panzerschreck. Certainly Fokewulf doesn't have much left either, but oh dear.
Pershing reserves are now available.
And now getting a Pershing. And there we go, the last Tiger. Let's the Tiger? No, that's not it. That's the next Tiger, I think. It means that. Grenadiers getting stopped. What does the Tiger do? Mill about aimlessly without reconnaissance. Opens up on the MG42. Banning points left. Sherman moves in. Flanks. And of course, Rifle moving in from the rear. Oh dear.
Down to 50 points.
Doing a bit of damage with that Panzerschreck. And the rifle team finally goes down. Oh dear. And what does the Tiger do? Doesn't focus on the priority target right next to it with the Veteran G2. Pershing on the move as well. Grenadiers moving in. And he goes Blitzkrieg. Now he goes Blitzkrieg. Not when he could have perhaps turned things around. Although he might have gone for the... tried to get the manpower blitz, I suppose. But now it's too late. And GG. Game over. A loss for the 10th SS. Yes, it had some mistakes there of a different kind, but certainly I hope you found it interesting. I really do. A bit under time pressure, of course. I sort of have to go with what I can actually quickly assess. So, what came left from this? Of course, we saw some pretty huge wastage on the Wehrmacht commander, but still, you know, he was able to pull through because he was quite aggressive, which is certainly a good thing to have. I mean, he kept pushing and attacking, which certainly kept Fokewulf on his back foot. Trouble was, though, he lost too much in that process. I mean, there's nothing wrong in losing a bit, you know, if you can keep your opponent on the back foot, but he lost too much. He was a bit too wasteful. He threw targets in too close, and of course, he didn't retreat in time with false guns that could do no possible thing. And of course, again, poor medic bunker placement. Very poor. Very poor, I'd say. And he probably could have done with some veterans as well. Of course, again, floating too many resources at the wrong stage is not good at all. Medic station could have been nice for Fokewulf. A bit accidental aware with the choice of doctrine, but he certainly managed to turn around to a victory. So there you go. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not subscribe and tell your friends? And if you didn't, well, why not send in a replay of your own? This is Imperial Lane saying cheers.